This is my grandfather's watch. It's an Omega Seamaster. And as near as we can tell, it's at least 53 years old. So let me give you a little background on how I came into possession of this beautiful watch, but it's kind of crazy bracelet thing going on. It's really cool though. So my grandmother is going to be 92 this year. And a couple weeks back, she said, I heard you're into watches. And, I said, yes, ma'am. Yeah, I am. She said, here, this was your grandfather's watch. And it still runs. And it does. It's obviously an automatic because I can shake it, wind it, and it still runs. It is just ridiculously, it's minutes, hours a day behind. I don't even know. But it works. Look, it's running, but it's does not keep very good time, but it does run. So I do need to get that fixed. I need to find a very good watchmaker that can fix this thing. But a little bit of background. Near as we could tell, he got my grandmother didn't really remember, but I talked to my mother, and near as we can tell, he received this as a retirement gift from Kaiser Steel in 1969. So a little background on my grandfather. He served in the Navy in World War II. When the war was over, obviously everybody came home and he went to work at Kaiser Steel. He worked there until, I think my mother's 69, 70. I think it was 69. He had to retire for some medical reasons and stuff like that. And this is what they gave him. And apparently, according to them, they bought the watch, and then they had the Native Americans. We're from California originally. They made this, put on this bracelet, and they presented it to him. And my mother's kept it. I mean, my grandmother has kept it ever since. My grandfather passed in, I think it was 1980. So just 11 years after he retired. So there's not really too much we know about it, really. I mean, obviously it's a Seamaster. I don't get into the vintage Seamasters too much, but this one is very cool. I'd like to get it repaired. And maybe if, somebody out there can tell me exactly what type of model is and stuff like that, that would be super cool. Like I said, it is around so I don't know if it was maybe made in 68, 69 or 70. I think it's hovering right around those years. But yeah, it's very cool and unique. Let me show you guys what it looks like on the wrist. It's like super retro, right? And yeah, man, so that's cool. It's like, I think it's angled so much, like when you're driving, I can just look right at it. I don't even have to move my wrist. I don't have to do that or that or that. I just look right at it and be like, yeah, it's 4 o'clock. Let me keep driving. Because apparently my grandparents used to go to the lake a lot out there. They used to travel to Colorado, Arizona, California. Like I said, originally from California, and go all over the place and camp and travel and all that kind of stuff. And I think that's what is cool. So yeah, man, it's cool. If anybody out there can help me out and maybe let me know or give me an idea close to what this thing is. I have not taken it out of here. I'm afraid to take these out because you actually have to bend it out, and then there's like some metal in there that's holding down on the lugs, or the spring bars down there. So a little bit afraid to take it out of there. I might break something, so I don't want to, but I do want to get it running correctly and stuff like that, man. So if you guys maybe Omega enthusiasts have, a fan of his Instagram page, or somebody knows exactly, can zoom in on what kind of model this is. I do believe this is like a plexiglass crystal too, because it's kind of scratched up and stuff like that. But yeah, man, there it is. That's super cool. I'm honored to get this piece of my family history. And this is kind of, guys, this kind of goes into one of the things that I hope I get out of my watch collecting journey. Let me say, one of the things I hope my family gets out of the watch collecting journey, I hope I'm able to pass down maybe my Rolex two-tone bluesy, some of these nice watches. And I think maybe that's an argument for buying really nice, really well-made watches that will stand the test of time, that will last, and then you can pass them down to your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren. So, you know, this might even go on through to my grandchildren. And that's very cool. I think that's something a lot of watch enthusiasts hope they can do one day, is pass down some very nice watches down to their family, and then those people will hold on to those and cherish those as memories of their loved ones. So, like I said, yeah, if you guys know anything about this, heck, if you guys, let me know if you know anything about the style. If this was just like a Southwestern style, like they said, I'm pretty sure they said Native Americans from California, because it's got the nice turquoise work, made this and put the watch on there when they presented it to him, man. And to my knowledge, it's never been outside of this. That's the story as far as we can tell. So, guys, thanks for watching my video. If you like this type of content, please like and subscribe. Leave a comment down below. And as always, rock that watch.